Paolo, whom his close friends call simply Pao, is performing his usual, albeit not the most romantic, duty. He is pushing a stretcher carrying the body of the deceased. However, this time the body is not ordinary, but belongs to a celebrity. Lying under the sheet is none other than Anna Frieds, the great actress, goddess of the screen, face of dozens of magazine covers and heroine of hundreds of tabloid headlines. He is very happy to see the star with his own eyes, even if she is dead. In the morgue, under the fluorescent lights and in the silence broken only by the hum of the ventilation, he carefully lifts the sheet, takes a photo with his smartphone, and sends it to his friends. In the age of digital shamelessness, even death becomes content. The photo catches the attention of Javi and Ivan, and they head to Pao's place. So, three half-crazy guys descend into the hospital basement, a cold, quiet place that smells of formaldehyde. Pao leads them between rows of bodies like a tour guide. To lighten the mood, he first plays a prank on them, showing them the wrong woman. Then he shows his friends the celebrity's corpse. At that moment, the morgue turns into a theater where a play without an author, without morals, and without censorship is taking place.
The désir to touch a celebrity take over everything. Raison, éthique, basic humanity.
The young people begin to touch the body of the deceased, commenting on what is happening with obvious excitement. One of them, Ivan, does not even hide his desire to try more. The orderly explains that the difference between the living and the dead is minimal. Javi tries to stop his friends, appealing to their reason, but Ivan, as if hypnotized by his own madness, does not hear him. He pushes Javi and Pao into the storeroom, as if banishing the last remnants of his conscience. A disgusting silence descends, filled only with the sounds of animal passion. While they are having fun, the actress regains consciousness. She cannot speak or move, but her eyes are filled with tears. They reflect horror, pain, and helpless awareness of what is happening. Paolo recoils, unable to believe his eyes. Javi tries to call an ambulance, but is stopped. Ivan and Paolo are already mentally running through the options. If Anna tells the police everything, they will face a nightmare in a dark cell. One of them suggests a logical solution: leave everything as it is. After all, Anna is officially dead. If they kill him again, no one will ever know. At that moment, an employee enters the morgue. He doesn't notice or hear anything because he is wearing headphones. He leaves, suspecting nothing. Javi and Ivan start arguing, and fists fly. Big and angry, he knocks his friend to the ground until he loses consciousness.
Polo intervenait toulette, and blood pour from Javier said.
They carry the wounded man to the back room. Soon, Javi dies from his injuries. Paolo is on the verge of hysterics, not knowing what to do next. They discuss their next plan, to get rid of Javi's body and then return to finish what they started with Anna. While they are discussing their plans, Anna manages to jump off the stretcher and, overcoming the pain, reach Javi's phone. When they return, they realize that Anna has managed to make a call. She tells them that she called her father and told him only one thing: that she is alive. Not a word about the attack, not a hint of blood or death. They realize that they have no other choice but to take her to the hospital themselves. But before they could get there, the phone rang. It was Anna's father, who had received the missed call. They realized that Anna had lied to them. She hadn't spoken to her father. They decided to return to their original plan, get rid of the witnesses and cover their tracks. Pao tied the girl up, and Ivan went to look for a trash can. A meaningless everyday object became the urn for a broken friendship and a life cut short. Anna makes one last attempt. She tries to convince Pao to let her go, saying she won't tell anyone. But Pao doesn't want to take any chances. He ties the girl up and leaves to wash off the blood. Meanwhile, Ivan, hiding behind the trash cans, waits for two nurses to finish their evening philosophical discussions on the steps of the hospital. Anna gets another chance to escape and crawls toward the exit. She crawls despite the pain. When Ivan finally returns, Anna is gone. Together with Pao, they rush to look for her in the morgue. Meanwhile, the girl hides among the pipes in a utility room, but her hiding place is not safe. They find her and drag her back. Ivan realizes that she cannot be left alive and suggests poisoning her. But to get the poison, they need to go upstairs. They come to a mutual decision to suffocate her with a blanket. Having finished the job, they put Anna back on the stretcher and throw Javi into a trash can. Ivan rolls the can toward the exit. By this time, Paolo has already wiped the dirt off the girl's body and hidden the bruises under a white sheet. Now everything should look sterile, as if nothing had happened. He is about to leave, but hears a cough. Anna is still alive. Paolo covers the barely alive Anna with a sheet. He asks her not to make a sound, pretending to be calm, and tries to lure Ivan out of the room. They are already at the elevator when Ivan suddenly remembers his credit card. He decides to go back. Paolo, who still has a little humanity left in him, tries to stop his friend. And then he sees Anna changing her clothes. Ivan freezes, then lunges at Paolo. His rage is insane, vengeful, devoid of logic. He strangles his friend, accusing him of betrayal. At that moment, something moves behind him. The blade of a pair of scissors pierces Ivan's back like the final chord in a symphony of horror. He turns around and receives another blow, this time to the throat. He chokes on blood, writhing on the floor. Paolo gets up and tries to justify himself. But she stabs Paolo in the stomach with the scissors.
Once, twice.
As if cutting the last thread connecting her to the hell from which she escaped. Paolo slides down the wall, leaving a scarlet trail behind him. Anna sits down next to him and continues, mechanically, cruelly, until there is complete silence. Only drops of blood fall onto the tiled floor. That's how this story ended. If you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and like the channel.
See you